Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas from House of Games. A very special week with 4 legends, one of them actually called Legend. It is a wonderful time of year. You'll be surrounded by family, all of whom are playing ridiculous games, and that's what we're doing right here, other than the fact they are not my family. But at the end of the week, somebody wins this. It's not just a trophy, it's a Christmas trophy. Yes, it's the trophy with a bit of holly stuck on it, but it's still the Christmas trophy. Shall we meet the players that we'll be hanging out with this week? They are Jim Howitt.
Hello.
Susan Wokoma. Rebecca Lucy Taylor. And Matt Morcia. Ah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy Christmas.
What a great lineup. This is going to be fun. Jim,
Hi.
welcome. How are you as a quizzer?
I've done a few pub quizzes in my time. I did quite a few quizzes on during COVID, during lockdown.
That is great news. And no Ghost Christmas special this year.
I'm sorry.
So, no, but this is like a substitute for it.
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
Susan.
Hi, yeah.
Susan, are you a Christmas fan?
I just absolutely love it. And because it's around my birthday's on New Year's Eve. That's a plug for presents.
How is that?
Oh, I love it. I just, what, a night about me? Well, you have to really fight for that attention.
Yes.
Because a lot of people have a lot going on.
Do they? Oh, I love an excuse not to go out somewhere with loads of people. I'll definitely come to your birthday.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Come then.
Thank you for the invitation. Rebecca, now you've been on the show before.
I have.
So welcome back. You've got 3 newcomers here. It's Christmas, but we're still going to be competitive.
Oh, yeah. I'm still seething after last time when I didn't win.
Do you know what? You came second pretty much every single day.
If that's not me, a microcosm of my life. Yeah, I'm here to win, though, today, sorry. It's all festive, but...
Yeah, festive, but also murderous.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Talking of competitive, Matt, better known as Legend to some people. So you're very competitive on Gladiators. Will you be competitive with these 3 lovely people?
I'm not that competitive. I'm just very good. You don't need to. I think competitiveness is more essential when you need to make up potentially a shortfall, because I'm already very good.
You're already the very best of the very best.
So I can just be kind of minimal competitiveness and just be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I'm being told we have festive prizes this time. I haven't seen any of them, but shall we take a look at today's prizes?
Yeah.
Please.
So if you win today, you can take home one of these festive goodies. There is the Christmas baubles, Christmas pyjamas, Christmas nutcracker, Christmas pudding bowl, and I don't know if it's entirely Christmassy, but it's got snowflakes on it, the Christmas toolbox.
Yeah.
Matt, what do you fancy?
Is the mannequin, is that part of the... If that comes with the pyjamas, I'll get that.
That's you wish it came with the pyjamas. It doesn't.
It's
I'm
there.
afraid.
That's part of... Okay, I mean, it's part of it. You
It's true.
offered it.
Yeah. Listen, it's absolutely
So I'll
right.
take the mannequin, please.
You're taking the mannequin. Oh no! Can someone beat Matt just in case? Rebecca, what would you go for?
I fancy the toolbox.
So yeah, little festive toolbox with a little snow hammer.
Little snow hammer,
Yeah,
yes.
little eggnog screwdriver.
Toffee hammer thing.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Nutcracker, yeah.
Yeah, it's all in there.
lovely. All the things I'll need.
Susan, what do you think?
It's got to be the baubles.
Got to be the baubles. Got to be the baubles.
It's got to be.
Finally, your catchphrase pays off.
Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely. A few of those.
And Jim?
I like the look of the baubles too.
Oh, we're going to fight.
We got to fight, but I mean, are the jammies up? Are the jammies up for grabs?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Oh, I'll take the jammies then.
Christmas. Oh, that's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Shall we get on and play some festive games? I'm told by the production team they've changed the names of all of our rounds so they sound Christmassy. Let's find out what our first festive game is. It's the most wonderful rhyme time of the year. I think that's rhyme time. I think I've worked out that's rhyme time. On this, I'll ask you 2 questions at a time. The answers rhyme with each other. Festive fingers on festive buzzers, please. Here's your first one. Owner of the Chocolate Factory in Roald Dahl's 1964 children's novel, and Del Boy's regular jibe at his brother in Only Fools and Horses. Yes, Rebecca.
Willy Wonka, you plonker.
How dare you? Willy Wonka, you plonker? It absolutely is. Plonker, Willy Wonka and plonker.
Yes.
Nicely done. Merry Christmas, everybody. Here's your next 2. 90s US sitcom starring Courtney Cox and Jennifer Aniston, and decompression sickness suffered by divers. Yes, Matt.
Friends, the Bends.
Friends the Bends?
Nice.
It is Friends from the Bends.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that every single time you get a point.
That's the lost episode, isn't it?
The one where they get the bends.
Here are your next two. Gift given by the three wise men along with gold and myrrh. And UK government department abbreviated to MOD. Yes, Jim.
Frankincense Ministry of Defence.
Consent Ministry of Defence.
Merry Christmas. That was good. Oh, I really enjoyed that.
Next two. 5-letter name of the Roman god of love. And what is the title, please, of this song?
And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. Then afterwards we drop.
Jim.
Cupid Something Stupid.
Absolutely right. Well done.
I was stuck on Venus.
Cupid and Something
Yeah, I was
Stupid.
thinking Venus.
Robbie Williams and Nicole Kidman, which was a Christmas #1. Yeah.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Here are your next two. What is this? And 4-word phrase abbreviated to FOMO. Yes, Jim.
Brussels sprout, fear of missing out.
It's just two things that have never been said in the same sentence before. Next two. Animal-related metaphor for an obvious problem that is not being addressed. And what is the title of this song?
Just come along, baby, take.
Yes, Jim.
Elephant in the room, Zoom.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Matt.
Elephant in the room, boom, 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 boom.
It is. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Elephant in the room, boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Absolutely right. By,
You say Zoom? You say
I said Zoom.
What?
Zoom,
Where have
yeah.
you got that from?
I'm still thinking about lockdown.
Yeah. Final question in this round. Home decorating phrase, abbreviated to DIY. And 2003 Christmas film starring Will Ferrell as Buddy. Yes, that is Jim.
Do-it-yourself elf.
Do-it-yourself elf? Absolutely right. It is do-it-yourself and elf. That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at our first festive leaderboard. Susan, yet to get off the mark. That's OK.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Nothing wrong with that. Rebecca, you have 1. Matt, you got 2. Jim, our leader, with 4 points. Should we do another round? Our next round today is a distinctly average Christmas. They've done a lot with distinctly average there. How do they come up with this stuff? This is a pairs game. Susan, because you're in 4th place, you get to choose your partner. Who would you like to team up with?
Okay, Jim. Help me out, mate. Come on.
Jim and Susan, you're a team. Rebecca and Matt, you are also a team.
Strong team.
Now, in this round, if you take your tablets out, please.
All right.
I'm going to ask you some questions. You need to write me down a number as your answer, and I will take the average of each pair's number as their answer. The first thing I'd like you to answer is this. How many times was the song All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey streamed on Spotify on Christmas Eve 2023? Whoa.
Can I write a lot?
Okay.
Yes, I think there's going to be a few.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that is a...
Is that on your Christmas playlist at home? Everybody is in. Jim, what are you thinking here?
I've gone big.
Yeah,
I've gone 300 mil.
300 mil. That is
Yeah.
big.
But it's a very popular song.
And it's about Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah, if you think about this, if you think about the chorus,
Oh,
All I Want
yeah.
for Christmas.
And the video. I
Yeah.
suppose it will make sense now.
Yeah, there you go. Susan, up or down from that?
I've quite severely down. I've gone for 4 mil.
4 mil.
Just because I'm unsure about how many people have Spotify. You think, oh, everybody does, but not
Everyone.
everyone does have Spotify.
Yeah.
So I went
Oh
down.
my God, what have I done?
I like the fact. Yeah, but your average might be great.
Yeah,
might be
that's
great.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
I also like the fact you've both gone mil instead of million.
Oh yeah.
Have you got mil?
Yeah.
I've gone
Yay,
mil. Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
4
Yeah.
mil.
So your average is 152 mil.
That's a lot, isn't it?
That's what we got.
But you play it
Listen,
on a loop, don't you?
you
People
do.
play it on a
Yeah.
loop.
Rebecca, you probably know more about Spotify stats than
Well-
most of us, but where have you gone?
I've put 4 mil.
Oh,
No way.
Wow.
Wow. And yeah, mil. Matt, you up or down from
I
that?
used all the numeric requirements at 1 million.
1 mil.
I just think there's lots of other streaming mechanisms, aren't there? Obviously, total plays across all platforms will be higher, but that
just
platform
Spotify.
specifically.
Your average is 2.5 million. So we've got 152 million, we've got 2.5 million.
Significant.
I mean,
I'm so sorry.
We
George.
have
Loads.
what is called a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
That's what we have here.
We don't win this.
Where are you at home on this one? We're going to drive a truck between these two answers. The actual answer is 23 million is the answer. Rebecca and Matt, you get yourself a point. Lovely little Christmas point there to Rebecca and Matt. Next question. What is the global polar bear population, I wonder?
I actually know this.
haven't.
Okay,
I actually know
good.
this.
Do
Yeah,
you?
That's mad, yeah.
That would be a good gladiator named Polar Bear.
Actually would.
Just a guy like a big coat like
Yeah.
E17 used to wear in that
Really hairy.
Stay video. Like a gladiator wearing one of those.
Just very hot.
Or Polar Bear.
It's a very hot gladiator. I should put an answer down.
Just constantly sweating.
Oh gosh, I
wow.
just haven't given this any thought ever in my life.
It's interesting, but it's a good thing to think about, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm very
It's important.
happy.
Rebecca, what are your thoughts on this?
I've not got many.
Yeah.
2 mil.
2 mil. We got. That feels like that's a lot of polar bears. I thought there'd be like 9. It's probably somewhere between 9 and 2 mil, isn't it?
I
Matt,
suspect
what
we're
are
going to
you
find
saying?
out.
50,000.
50,000.
Well, they're not, they're not in danger. I feel like they're not in danger, but I'm sure they're semi-sparse, right? You don't
Yeah.
see them everywhere. You don't see them knocking about. Do you know what I mean? They're quite,
Yeah,
quite
you
remote creatures. So
Yeah. They're vulnerable rather than endangered. But
Yeah.
that's the, yeah. So your average? Just over 1 mil. Jim, what do you think?
Now, here's my logic. Because
Okay.
I went massive with Mariah Carey,
Yes.
I've gone small with polar bears.
Okay, I hear you.
And that makes sense, right?
Really makes sense.
I've gone with 20,000,
20,000.
which feels vulnerable.
Yeah. And Susan, what do you think?
A lot of doubt going on, but I've gone for 400,000.
400,000. So your average is 210,000. So we've got just over 1 mil, and we've got 210,000. Who has scored the second point of the round? How many polar bears are there? 26,000. Oh, that's a shame. But that's a great answer.
It is a shame.
bad. It's
I'm- I want to be happier about
Oh,
that.
isn't it?
Okay, Susan, you get your first point as well.
I'm delighted.
Yay!
Put the pen down, and then off we go.
There you go.
Now we begin. Now we begin.
Yeah. Final question in this round, 1 point each so far. In pounds, how much did British shoppers spend in total on mince pies in the 12 weeks leading up to the 24th of December 2023? And that's according to Kantar, who are the leading industry analyst. I assume into all shopping rather than just mince
Just
pies.
mince pies.
That'd be a niche company.
Very niche.
What do we reckon at home on this? Are you having a mince pie right now? There will be an awful lot of people who are having mince pies at this very second. Everyone is in. Susan, what are you thinking on this?
Do you know what? I've completely underestimated. I've gone for 100K.
Jim, what are you saying?
I've gone £2 mil.
2 mil.
Okay.
2 mil, we've gone 100K, we've gone 2 mil. So your average is just over 1 million. Matt, what are you saying on this one?
I'm going 2.5 mil.
2.5 mil, says Matt.
You're going to buy a 6-pack, aren't you, straight away?
Yeah.
I think it could be higher than that, but
That's a proper Christmas six-pack, isn't it? Mince pies.
Yeah.
yeah.
Rebecca, up or down from 2.5 mil?
260,000.
260,000, says Rebecca. So your average, 1.3 million.
Oh,
So very close in the
very
averages.
close.
What do you think at home? Shall we find
Yeah,
out how much
I
did
think
British
so.
shoppers spend in total on mince pies?
Hey!
128 million. Yeah, how about that? 128
Merch,
million.
yeah, mince pie merch.
Rebecca and Matt, you get a point. Nicely done. Tablets away, please, everybody. Our leaderboard after 2 rounds looks like this. Everybody off the mark. Susan has got 1, Rebecca with 3, Matt with 4, Jim Howick, 5 points. Still in the
right,
lead.
Jim.
And we said before, Rebecca, you've been second pretty much every single time you played
Yeah,
this.
in my life,
That is a
yes,
little subplot in what's going on. Your next round is Win when the Herald Angels are singing. This is Win when they're singing, but with Herald Angels put in the middle to make us feel Christmassy. Now, in this round, fingers on buzzers, please, everybody. I'm going to play you the introduction to a famous song. It will then fade out. You'll have to play along with it in your head. And when you think the first word is sung, press your buzzer, and whoever is closest will get a point.
Okay.
Everybody at home, should we play along with this one?
like it.
You get your stopwatches out, a stopwatch on your phone or anything like that, and see if you can stop it closer than anybody here. And if you do have your stopwatch at home, press start now.
No.
Not still going.
Everyone in. Susan, you buzzed while the music was still playing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's a really early buzz.
Jim, that was bold. That was a long...
I think it might go on. Yeah, I was thinking it's possible. Let's take a look at your times.
Maybe a bit too long.
Staying on the date, he's 17, of course. Susan, 9.91. Jim almost double there with 18. So shall we have a little listen and see who scored our first point?
It's a great game.
You can just see Polar Bear the Gladiator now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this bit.
Oh, no. Jim, you spicy boy.
Howard. How about that?
That is very
is
impressive.
sensational.
That is,
Excellent. I forgot all that.
Wow.
The swell.
that is very... Can we check Jim's ears for some kind of earpiece? That was
They're clean. They're
suspiciously
clean.
close.
Should we do another one?
Yeah, please.
Very well done. If you got closer than Jim, very difficult to do that. He did beautifully there. So everyone at home, start your stopwatches now.
Wow.
Like, you know
is
what?
gonna be-
The whole of Britain. It's like one of those ones where you can cause a
Great game.
tidal wave by all pressing your buzzer at the same time. That is going to be tight, isn't it? So that is Slade, and Merry Xmas, everybody. Let's take a look at these times.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Whoa. All within a third of a second of each other
Oh,
there.
wow.
This is going to be an interesting one. Shall we have a little listen?
Yes,
See who scored the
please.
points?
Why is this the most fun ever?
Great.
Jim does it again. Wow.
Goodness
Wow.
sake, Jim.
What are you going to do with this?
Skill.
Newfound talent?
Is there a tour in it?
Yeah. You can take it to Edinburgh.
Palladium.
Final one. Everyone at home, press your stopwatch. Now. That's the darkness. Christmas time, don't let the bells end. Our times look like this. Jim with 15.8 all the way through to Rebecca 16.9. What have you got on your stopwatch for this one?
Tight, isn't it?
Who's going to score the final point of the round? Is Jim going to make it 3 out of 3? Let's find out. Oh, he's done it again. 3 out of 3, Jim Howitt. Wow. Very, very impressive. It's the end of the round. Very well done at home if you got 3 out of 3 there as well. Let's take a little look at our leaderboard. Susan has 1, Rebecca has 3, Matt has 4. It's essentially like the previous leaderboard, but with 3 more for Jim.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
exactly
well
right.
done.
Jim, you got 8 points. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Looking good on our first day of this Christmas week of House of Games. Our next round is Turkey, Poinsettia, A Christmas Carol. Now, in this round, you have to answer every single question that's been read. So, like the old game, I went to the shop and I bought some eggs. I went to the shop, I bought some eggs and some milk. So, not only give me the answer to the question, you have to give me the answer to every single question we've had in order.
Okay.
Okay? Here's your first one. You don't have to remember anything for this one. Which vegetable known in North America as an eggplant is a traditional ingredient in moussaka? Susan.
Aubergine.
Aubergine is correct. Next one. The title of which long-running BBC panel show is sometimes abbreviated to Hignify? Yes, Rebecca.
Aubergine, have I got news for you?
That's exactly right. Next one. Hale, Bopp and Halley's are examples of which icy celestial object? Yes, Jim.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet.
Correct. Next one. Which Canadian singer has had UK top 40 hits with Crimea River and Haven't Met You Yet? Yes, Jim.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet. Justin Timberlake?
It's
No.
incorrect, I'm afraid. Anybody? Yes, Matt.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet, Michael Bublé.
Is absolutely right. Well done.
Matt's actually his full,
You up
that's
there.
his stage name, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next one. In the pantomime Aladdin, the title character's mother is traditionally known as Widow Who? Yes, Jim.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet. Michael Bublé, Twanky.
It's correct. Here's your next one. The Royal Crescent is in which city in Somerset that was known by the Roman name Aquasulis? That is Jim.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Oh,
I'm going to time you out, Jim.
okay.
Rebecca.
Now, I don't know the answer to this. Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet, Michael Bublé, Twanky, Bath.
Is correct. Well done. Phew. Next one. Henry VIII's third wife had what first name? Yes, Rebecca. Good luck.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet, Michael Bublé, Twanky, Bath, Catherine.
It's not, I'm afraid. Yes, Matt.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet, Michael Bublé, Twanky, Bath, Anne.
Is incorrect.
Serious?
Jim.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet, Michael Bublé, Twanky, Bath, Jane.
Is the correct answer.
Here he is. He's back his
Was
time.
the only one left. Was the only one left. Final question. Good luck, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
In nautical terminology, what word refers to the left-hand side of a ship when facing the front? Yes, Matt.
I'm gonna guess it. Okay. Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet, Michael Bublé, Twanky, Bath. Oh, what did you just say? Catherine? And
Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Jim.
Aubergine, have I got news for you? Comet, Michael Bublé, Twanky, Bath, Jane, Port.
Is correct, Jim. Nicely done. Nicely played.
good.
That is the end of that round. The end of that round. We only have one round to go. We know it's going to be Answer Smash or whatever they've decided to call it upstairs. And our leaderboard, I think we already have our winner for this first day because Jim Howick has a 7-point lead. How about that? Susan with 2, Rebecca and Matt with 5, Jim with 12. Nicely done. Our final round, of course. Let's see what they've renamed Answer Smash. Answer Smash. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Fingers on buzzers, everyone.
right.
Point for a correct answer. You can lose a point if you give me an incorrect answer in this round. Jim is going to have to lose an awful lot of points for him not to win our first prize of the week. Your first category of the week is festive figures. The French equivalent of the phrase Merry Christmas is Joyeux what? Yes, that's Matt.
no elves.
That's absolutely right. Noel and elves is no elves. Next one. What does the abbreviation www stand for when used at the start of a website address? Yes, Rebecca.
World Wide Web What's he
I'm
called?
going to time you out, Rebecca.
Sorry, I can't remember his name.
Worldwide Webenezer Scrooge.
Worldwide Webenezer Scrooge.
That's such a fun thing to say. It's like- I was going Worldwide Web Cratchit.
I was going Worldwide Web Michael Caine.
I was just thinking Michael Caine.
Worldwide Webenezer Scrooge, come on!
Next one.
Great.
What is the nickname for the GCHQ building at Cheltenham due to its resemblance to a sweet treat? Nobody. Let's take a look. Looking for the donut cracker. Donut and nutcracker. Donut cracker. A donut cracker would be an easy tool. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, very
a tool which can break open donuts.
Teeth.
Yeah, yeah. Got the old donut crackers.
Now, where's your donut cracker?
Next category. Christmas cracker gifts. What is the subtitle of the 1983 film that was the third to be released in the Star Wars series? Yes, Jim.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. It is Return of the Jedi and Dice Return of the Jedi.
Very good.
Next clue, next Christmas cracker gift. A game of conkers is traditionally played using seeds from the tree species known as horse what? Rebecca.
Chest nutmeg grater.
Absolutely. Chestnut and nutmeg grater, chestnut grater. Next clue, next picture. The 2005 single that was the first UK top 10 hit for Rihanna is titled Pon de what? Yes, Rebecca.
Ponde Replace.
What's that? What's in the picture?
Ace.
Oh, that's clever.
Ponde Replay.
Yeah.
Place.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's Pon de replaying cards we were looking for.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give you that because it's a brilliant incorrect answer.
that is
It's Pon
So if
de
we're
replaying
original and
cards.
creative, we get a point too. So that's
Well,
fine.
sort of. I mean,
Yeah.
not often. And by the way, you definitely wouldn't. Any more this Christmas? We're done for the day. We're done for the day. A brilliant performance from Jim. I think we know he's won. Let's take a look at our leaderboards. Our first winner this week. Merry Christmas, Jim Howick. Well done. 30 points. And Jim, you've won a Christmas prize. Which of these would you like?
Do you know what? I said I'd go for the jammies, but I'm going to go for the baubles, I
I was going to say, when you're actually faced with it.
think. Yeah. And there's 3, so I can keep one for myself and give 2 as gifts as well.
Lovely. Jim Howick wins the House of Games Christmas baubles. Congratulations, Jim. The way our weekly leaderboard works is you get 4 points for win, 3 for second. Rebecca, you didn't come second the first
I
time.
broke the curse.
Broke the curse. So now it's you're full steam ahead for a win tomorrow. Thank you all so much. Shall we reconvene tomorrow?
Yes,
Look
please.
forward to seeing you all ever so much. Look forward to seeing you as well on the House of Games.
Oh.
Oh.
Look at
How come
that.
I
at
haven't got
that.
any of those?
There you are.
Mind you, I don't want that on my Christmas tree.
What's happened to the rest of your face?
Well, listen, I don't like to talk about it because it's Christmas.
There's a scale issue going on.
Proud.
Thank you, everyone. Merry Christmas.